Then how about we go ahead and end your membership in our group too?
Mr. Sato, are those people really going to be okay? Once the new technology is finished, they will... Tie good, suit good, everything perfect.
You really do not have to check me that closely. My name is Keiichi Sato. After my father's sudden passing, I have taken over as the president of Days Packaging as of today. We held a small event to announce that, and my former subordinate who has just become my secretary, Noah Omichi, keeps fussing over how I look.
It's your big day! And it's also my very first job as your secretary. I have to make sure there are no mistakes.
Excuse me, I am coming in. Wow. Well, don't you look good in that sharp, expensive suit? Director of Sales Minami Kawa, and even guests from Yaba Yaba Co. and Inu Inu Co. Thank you very much for taking the trouble to come and greet me. He is Minami Kawa, the head of Waku Waku Corporation. They bring together several food companies. Our company is also a member of the Waku Waku Group. I am sorry about your father. More than that, there is something I want to ask. I hear you have started signing contracts with companies outside the group. Is that true? Yes. While he was alive, my father tried to sign contracts mainly with companies run by presidents who had similar backgrounds. However, I feel that approach has its own drawbacks. In fact, I sometimes feel a kind of complacency from our current partners. I see. I actually think it is easier to work when you have that kind of vertical connection. So if that is how you feel, how about we go ahead and end your relationship with our group? I have no objection. Oh, really? Then let us set up a proper meeting on another day. The fact that the road ahead will be rough for you has pretty much been decided now, but good luck. In that case, maybe we should cut back on our orders too. Understood. Thank you very much for all your support. Well then, good luck.
Mr. Sato, are those people really going to be okay? They acted like we were just their subcontractor. But once the new technology is finished, they will...
Right. Well, I do not think we need to deal with people who act like that. I am not my father.
Got it. Then I'll fix your tie again.
This is already the third time, though. Time passed after that. What? A huge amount of frozen food at the plant had to be thrown away?
Yes. It seems that Oro Oro Co., the company we contracted instead of Days Packaging, could not package everything properly.
What are they doing over at Oro Oro? The guy in charge has been dropping passes since our rugby club days. We will go and check the situation right away. Tsunioka, tell me what is going on.
Yes. The frozen foods and other products Waku Waku makes are all large portions that make customers happy and...
You can skip the flattery, so why did this mistake happen?
With portions that large, our technology has a hard time packaging everything completely. I have no idea how Days Packaging managed to wrap all of this without any problems. Honestly, I can't even guess.
Can't even guess? You say that, but you still have to find a way to fix this.
No matter what we try, once we finish sealing, the printing and the labels keep slipping out of alignment. If we ship them as they are, customers could misunderstand the storage or heating instructions, and there is a risk it could turn into a food safety incident.
I know that already. What I am asking is what we are going to do about it.
Please wait.
Excuse me, what is going on here? I heard our vegetables might be put in danger.
You're from Kira Kira Farm. I'm very sorry. Right now, we are desperately working out how to break through this situation.
If you had not ended your contract with Days Packaging in the first place, I heard that when President Sato became the second generation, you ended the contract. From what I hear, Mr. Sato was an excellent salesman. Why can't you trust him?
It is not a question of trust. There were various things about the contract terms.
This packaging technology. All our workers like the work that Days Packaging did. I see. Looking at it again now, you can really tell the film layers are different. Our packaging uses a 3-layer structure, but from the way this feels, anything thicker than that is probably...
Oh, then do your best and make it that thick.
With our current technical level, that is impossible. I am sorry, but could you reduce the fill volume instead, sir?
No way! Our company has always put customers first. I cannot betray their expectations now.
But if things keep up, all our vegetables will go to waste, you know? If that happens...
As a company that has pledged to reduce food loss, we have to respond responsibly here.
Fine. Then we will cut the amount, but only for a limited time, got it?
Around that time, Days Packaging was heading out to pitch their services to a certain company. Thank you again for attending the Days company party the other day. Not at all. It was a fun event and I thought your speech was really impressive.
Keiichi and I actually worked together on the wording.
Is that so? No wonder it really hit me right in the heart. Thank you very much. Now what I would like to talk about today is... We were hoping Tokimeki Foods might consider using our new technology. What, us? This is a wonderful offer, but why choose our company?
Among all the companies in the Waku Waku group, Tokimeki Foods was the only one that did not terminate its contract with Days Packaging, right?
Ah, that. The truth is, we have been thinking of leaving the group. The business relationship felt a little too close for comfort. Besides, I believe Days Packaging has the best technology in Japan. We cannot just end the contract so lightly.
We were really drawn to the professional pride of Tokimeki Foods.
This is a product that already uses the new technology. Please, pick it up and see for yourself. This technology has not been achieved anywhere else yet, has it?
Right. Since Tokimeki Foods will be free of group constraints, you will be able to release amazing products into the world with no strings attached.
Tokimeki Foods' planning team is the best in Japan. Please allow our company to support you in bringing those ideas to life. I have absolutely no reason to refuse. And so, Days Packaging signed a contract with Tokimeki Foods.
Mr. Minamikawa, we have complaints coming in from dozens of supermarkets. It seems that while we're barely managed to stop the packaging trouble at the factory level, during stocking and display, and when customers take the products home, there are now scattered cases where even slight friction causes the food inside to leak. We are already receiving claims for compensation. At this rate, we could end up losing the contract.
I am getting complaints directly from the delivery companies too. Oro Co. might be at its limit.
There is an overseas factory with technical capabilities on par with Days Packaging. I feel we have no choice but to sign with them.
I want to avoid spending time building up trust. It just so happens I have a junior whose company is not specialized in packaging technology. But their tech could probably be repurposed. We will go with them.
But would not adapting their technology take time?
That wouldn't take any longer than building a trusting relationship from scratch.
So to him, trust matters more than the actual product quality.
Excuse me. What if we just bite the bullet and ask Days Packaging to sign a new contract with us?
You say that now? There is no way we can do that. Our relationship with them has already been cut once.
Still, please take a look at this online article.
What is this?
They have successfully developed a new technology unlike anything in the world. A temperature-responsive adjustment function? It looks like they have adopted a resin layer, whose expansion and contraction rate changes according to the temperature changes.
With this technology, delivery troubles will go down, and customers will not have to rush their purchase straight home the moment they buy it. To think they developed something like this, why did no one report it to us?
I think the problem is less about them reporting it, and more about us failing to keep a proper eye on them. It seems several companies have already stepped up wanting a contract. At this rate, we're going to miss the boat.
We've got no options. All right, We need to ask them to renew the contract. Keiichi, long time no see. Seeing how well you are doing really makes me proud.
Thank you very much.
So, what brings you here today?
The truth is, we asked Oro Corp to handle our packaging, but it has not been going well at all. So I was thinking of asking Days Packaging to take the job again.
About that, I am very sorry. But renewing the contract requires a decision from upper management, and I'm afraid it is probably impossible.
Impossible? Why? Is this because we ended the contract right after the new president came in, and you are holding a grudge?
No. Actually, all of our packaging technology has been put under a license agreement with Tokimeki Foods.
A license agreement, you say?
Yes. So if you would like to use our technology, you now have to get permission from Tokimeki Foods.
Ah, I see. Then we will just go to Tokimeki Foods and...
I do not think it will be easy to get a contract even if you go. Waku Waku Corp does not meet the conditions for us to lend out the license.
Conditions? Why not? Our sales are strong and our number of employees is...
It's not about that. One of our conditions says that we do not sign contracts with companies that fail to meet our quality standards in packaging and related areas.
Because of the trouble with Oro Corp, Waku Waku Corp's quality has dropped dramatically. In this situation, we cannot lend out our technology.
I have never heard of that kind of condition.
It exists to protect our company. If a company that cannot even handle basic packaging uses our technology and causes a huge mistake, it will damage our image.
Food is something that goes directly into our customers' mouths. We have to take the utmost care so that no health damage ever occurs. If we only thought about sales, we could lend the license to anyone. But we must be sincere with every single partner that handles food.
In other words, this is not just packaging. It is packaging technology that protects our customers and our business partners, everyone involved.
All right, I get it, I really do. Then we will come back with a deal once our packaging is at least decent again. That will satisfy you, right? If only we had made a contract with the overseas factory earlier, and with Days Packaging too.
Saying, once things are decent again, what does that make of all the hard work Oro Corp has been putting in? A little research would have shown that Oro Corp's packaging technology was never a good match for Waku Waku Corp in the first place.
Exactly. Because you signed with them only through connections. And they have been forced to push themselves just to try to match your needs.
Next time, please come back after you have changed that kind of spoiled, overly dependent way of thinking.
Calling it spoiled is pretty rude.
After that, Waku Waku Corp somehow managed to hammer out a contract with an overseas factory, but...
Talking through an interpreter is way too exhausting.
True, but I am glad we still managed to get the deal done.
Mr. Minamikawa.
Huh? Wait. This is that job with Yaba Yaba Co. and Inu Inu Co.
I heard about this. You signed a contract with some overseas packaging company, right?
Yes. Somehow we managed to make it work in the end. Hold on a second. We are still under contract with Oro Co., you know? Huh? Oh, right. I totally forgot about that. I was just about to introduce that part to you, actually. Haha. Just about to, huh? Do you know how much trouble Oro Corp has already caused us?
I thought the idea was to work with people who have a similar background to us. And now you suddenly flip the whole policy like this?
Well, even on that point, when I think about the future, I feel like we are hitting our limit. I see, so that is how it is. In that case, we would like to end our partnership with Waku Waku Co. End your partnership?
Please check the internal regulations. They clearly say you did not change a shared business partner without the approval of the group companies. Waku Waku Co has clearly violated that rule.
There is a contract renewal meeting in 6 months, right? At that time, we will notify you that the contract is terminated. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on. You were just going to throw away our connection like that? Are you really fine with that? All of you?
You were the one who threw away that connection first, Mr. Minamikawa.
Ah!
Tokimeki Foods left Waku Waku Co. and the sales went up. There is no point in following this man anymore.
I am going to change jobs too.
After that, the internal audit division of the group companies raised concerns about Waku Waku Co., and each company announced a full review. Waku Waku Co. lost every contract and ended up alone as a standalone company. Why is every company doing this to us?
Until now, they bent the rules for us because we were all connected. But without that connection, no one is going to push themselves for our sake. Running a business on the assumption that everyone will always bend the rules for you is wrong in the first place.
No way!
After that, sales plunged, and the company shut down in order not to cause any more trouble for the employees. Minamikawa tried to make a fresh start and changed jobs to another company, but
this project belongs to a different faction. This project has no contacts. That kind of thing, they say. I never knew these kinds of entanglements could be this much of a pain.
At his new job, he realized that his own way of thinking had gone too far. Now he is completely worn out, caught in the middle of severe projects at once.
Mr. Sato, your tie.
You're always fussing over other people. Honestly. You don't have to always be like my secretary. You are allowed to speak up about what you want to do too, you know?
Mr. Sato, this is what real equality feels like, right?
Who knows? I just want us to keep it that way.
I am so glad I decided to follow you, Mr. Sato.